Brand authenticity is really the amalgamation or the coming together of the essence of the brand and the customer experience. For a brand to be authentic, it has to match. There has to be an experience that's had by the customer that matches the intent and the motivation of the brand. I think brand authenticity matters a lot in today's world. Customers expect honesty and integrity and an alignment between what they think they're going to get or experience and what they do get and experience. People want brands to be authentic and true in what they say and what they produce. And it's particularly important in this day and age because of the proliferation of social media. If customers feel like there's a disconnect between what they have been promised and what they're experiencing, there's a lot of ways for them to have a very loud voice on that experience and sharing that experience. And I think brands are very conscious of that, and they want to make sure that the social dialogue supports their desire to stay true to their brands. I think there's a lot of great authentic brands out there. I think brands like Canadian Tire that stay true to the essence of who they are as a big part of the Canadian ecosystem and communities across Canada and delivering on that promise. I think there's companies like Volvo who stand for safety, who have always stood for safety, and they're very authentic in the delivery of that promise. And then I think companies like Microsoft have been very transparent in our brand being all about empowering people and organizations around the globe to realize their potential. It's an exciting place to be when you are focused on delivering against that brand promise in many shapes and forms and having customers experience your brand in the way that it was intended. I think you can create brand authenticity, but it's important that it doesn't feel manufactured. It has to come from an honest place with what you're trying to do as an organization and not be a strategy that's created in a room and crafted and it doesn't really connect to the heart and soul of the organization. I think everyone is a part of that, whether you're a seller in an organization, a marketer, even someone running operations. You still have to be acting and being true to who you are for your brand to become authentic in the marketplace. I think you manage it over time by being true to your brand through all of the trends that may be happening in the ecosystem. It really is about knowing who you are and staying grounded in who you are as an organization and not flip-flopping in reaction to the latest trends. I think that's very important. In terms of who owns it, obviously the CMO and the marketers in the building are the ones that have the loudest visible voice outside the organization. But something like brand authenticity has to ring true for everyone that engages with customers in your organization. Sellers, people on the front lines, people that answer the phones, people that are doing the social media and are the voice in those communities online. It's important everyone's committed to the same brand essence and is focused on being true to who the company really is.